Welcome to the Flag Bearer channel. This is Little Known Black History Facts. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Lusia Harris, the Queen of Basketball. Before the WNBA existed, there was Lusia Harris ready to take on the NBA. Lucy Harris was officially the first female player to join the National Basketball League. Harris is considered to be one of the pioneers of women's basketball. She played for Delta State University in Cleveland, Mississippi, and she won a silver medal in the U.S. women's basketball team in the 1976 Montreal Summer Olympic Games in Quebec, Canada. Harris was so dominant in college that she caught the attention of the NBA. Lusia Harris, a 6'3" center from Delta State University, was picked in the 7th round of the 1977 NBA draft by the New Orleans Jazz. Harris is the only woman ever officially drafted by the National Basketball Association. A forward by the name of Denise Long had been chosen by the San Francisco Warriors in the 1969 NBA draft. However, her pick was vetoed because the league didn't allow women to play. Harris's pick wasn't vetoed. However, she was pregnant at the time and she had no interest in playing in the NBA. She was actually shocked when she found out, thinking that it was a joke. She stated, "Drafted by a men's team?" Ultimately, she ended up not playing a single game in the NBA. Her pick was revolutionary and a positive step forward amid the women's rights movement. Many have said that there is no doubt that Harris could have delivered some serious game on the NBA court. Regardless of whether or not Lusia Harris would have been good in the NBA, what we know is that she was considered a powerhouse in college and overseas. Lusia Harris is still considered one of the greatest centers to ever play college basketball. She was a 3-time All-American at Delta State, 4-time All-State champion, and a team MVP. She set a record of 58 points in a single game, the most points by a woman in a college game. In 1992, Harris was inducted into the National Basketball Hall of Fame in Springfield, Massachusetts. In 1999, Harris was one of the first women to be inducted into the Women's Basketball Hall of Fame in Knoxville, Tennessee. Lusia Harris was born in Mentor City, Mississippi in 1955. She was the 10th of 11 children and the 4th of 5 daughters. Harris and her siblings attended Amanda Elsie High School in Greenwood, Mississippi, where she played basketball. Harris was the tallest in her class at 6 feet 3 inches, and she remembered being teased for her height. But as soon as she started playing basketball, she began to see it as her asset. Harris won the Most Valuable Player Award 3 consecutive years in a row, from 1971 to 1973. She served as team captain and made the state All-Star team. She scored a school record 46 points in one game and led her school to the state tournament in Jackson, Mississippi. After graduating from high school in 1973, Harris attended Delta State University because, thanks to the passage of Title IX, it had a women's basketball program. Delta State had only started accepting black students in 1967. The political powers in that state had fought hard to keep it a segregated university, but Lusia was accepted. She was the only black member of the team and quickly became one of its stars. During her freshman year there, she helped the Delta State women's basketball team to a 16-2 record. The following year, Harris led Delta State to win the national championship in the women's basketball NCAA Division III. Harris scored 32 points and 16 rebounds. Harris also played on the United States women's basketball team in the 1975 Pan American Games, where her team won gold. Lusia Harris was selected for the debut of women's basketball in the 1976 Summer Olympics as part of the United States team. The team went on to win a silver medal. She was the leading scorer and rebounder. After the Montreal Games, Harris returned to Delta State University, where she helped the Lady Statesmen to their 3rd consecutive Association for Intercollegiate Athletics for Women national title. Lucia was also named the tournament's most valuable player and to the All-American First Team during Delta State's 3 winning seasons. Harris graduated from Delta State University with a bachelor's degree in health, physical education, and recreation. During her 4-year career at Delta State, Harris changed the face of women's basketball. Opponents called her unstoppable. She remains the university's career record holder in points. Harris played professional basketball briefly in the 1979-80 season with the Houston Angels of the Women's Professional Basketball League. After her basketball career ended, Lusia Harris returned to Delta State to earn her master's degree in education in 1984. She had a solid career as a teacher and a coach. In 1992, Harris and former player Nara White became the first 2 women ever inducted into the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame. Harris was the first African American woman inductee. She was also inducted into the Women's Basketball Hall of Fame and the International Women's Sports Hall of Fame. In 2023, the entire U.S. Olympic team was enshrined with the acknowledgement of being trailblazers who ushered in the dawn of a new era for women's basketball. Harris may not be the first name that comes to mind when thinking of women's basketball, but thanks to what she accomplished, her contributions will live on forever. She is considered one of the greatest centers ever to have played women's basketball. Sadly, Lusia Harris passed away on January 18, 2022, at the age of 66. She was a 1976 Olympic silver medalist. She scored the first points in Olympic women's basketball history. She was the first woman officially drafted by a professional men's NBA team, and she became the first Black woman inducted into the Naismith Basketball Hall of Fame. She has been called the Queen of Basketball. Lusia Harris's remarkable achievements are remembered in a documentary titled The Queen of Basketball that was released in 2021. She was an important part of making the world aware that women's basketball was a product that was going to be and would become a sport to be reckoned with in the future. It has become just that. Until next time, if you like little-known history facts as I do, please like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Press the bell to be notified of future uploads. Thank you for watching.